is Franklin Delano Roosevelt, currently the star of a major motion picture. You are watching Austin's benighted Perry Logan in The End of Government. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of government. Be afraid, be very, very afraid. Run, panic, freak out, poop your pants, pee, ha ha ha. Just kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Austin's benighted Perry Logan in The End of Government. Yay! It's January 3rd, 2013, and you people have obviously reached the end of government.
Wow, how cool is that? I turned into Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, Perry Logan has just turned into Jesus. Jesus with a gun. The gun guy Jesus. Let's see that on instant replay. Whoa, look at that, he turned into Jesus. Hi, this is Gun Guy Jesus saying, Gun guys, now I got a gun here. That's because I can handle it. You see, I'm Jesus, and you're not. Hey, gun guys, I'm Jesus, and you're not. You're not qualified to handle firearms. You're just a bunch of white guys who cannot let go of their toys, and if you do not turn in your guns forthwith, I, Jesus, am coming after you! Roar! Jesus is coming after the gun guys! Yes! Yes! Jesus is coming after the gun guys! Hallelujah! Ronald Reagan on loan from hell. Now, Perry?
What, Ronald? Why aren't you being flayed in hell?
I'm on a break. Now, Perry Logan, I have one thing to say to you.
I don't care.
I have one thing to say to you, Perry Logan.
Okay, what is it?
Now, there you go again.
There I go again?
I said, there you go again.
He said, there I go again. I said, there I go again.
I said, there you go again. There you go again. And now a little dance.
Hey, there I go again what, Ronald Reagan?
Oh, now there you go again, Perry, blaming me for something else.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, Ron.
You're talking about the deficit. That was your fault.
No, damn it. I'm not talking about the deficit, which really was my fault. Perry.
What?
Do you want to hear a good one?
What, like a Republican joke? Go ahead.
Did you know that Reaganomics was supposed to pay off the deficit?
Did you say Reaganomics was supposed to pay off the deficit?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. But now, Perry, there you go again, blaming me, Ronald Reagan, for something.
You mean the end of government?
I mean the end of government. Was it not I, Ronald Reagan, who said government was the problem, not the solution?
Damn straight. You did say government is the problem, not the solution. And it's been downhill ever since. Ain't that something? And Ronald.
Yes, Perry, my love master.
You're not in hell for the homelessness thing, even though homelessness is kind of your fault too.
I know, Perry. Before me, there was virtually no homelessness. Then, with a flash of my little wand, I turned countless medically ill people out onto the streets and cut social programs, and thereby almost single-handedly created homelessness. Are you sure that's not why I'm burning in hell?
No, that's not why you're burning in hell. As I said, you're burning in hell for the death squad thing.
You know what, Perry? There's a place right next to me in hell for Obama. That's for the drone thing.
The drone thing? Why, yes, there's a place in hell. I hate to say it. You know, I hate to say bad things about anybody. I am so full of love, damn it.
I who am so full of love, God damn it!
Woo! Hey, confiscate! Confiscate!
Confiscate! Confiscate!
Okay, I know what you're thinking. Well, no, I don't. What am I saying? I don't know what you're thinking, but I know a feeling that exists right now, because there is like kind of an underlayer, kind of a yucky underlayer of reality. I'm sorry, times really are tough, you know? You gotta laugh through your tears. You gotta laugh through your tears. Well, in all seriousness, it does help to have some fun and make some jokes, but you know, we're like nadiring out. Well, you know, uncertainty is everywhere, so, you know, you can kind of predict anything now, and it'll fly. But one thing I feel is that we have a kind of a culture-wide sense of the end of government. What am I laughing at? Okay, I'll admit that was weird. What's the end of government? Well, it's a feeling, among other things. It's like all concepts on the Perry Logan Show, deep and complex and subtle and rich and filled with literary illusions that you are missing, little mister. And if you don't stop missing those literary illusions in the Perry Logan Show, Jesus, I'm sorry. In the substratum that we like to call reality, on January 3rd, 2013. I hope I didn't say 2012, it's 2013. We made it! 2013, we made it! You made it! I made it! Whew. Oh, and most people are thinking, you know, could it be worse than 2012? When? Well, I'm not going to review the year. It's not what we're here for. We're here to talk about the pervasive sense that we've reached the end of government, plain and simple. Ooh, never did I think things would get this grim. Oh, and I would feel compelled to make mock of it. Think about that. Think about the responsibility for me. And I'm talking about polls where people say, is America going in the right direction or to hell in a handbasket? And guess which one people are picking these days? Now, in all seriousness, we have polls saying Americans feel we're going in the wrong direction. If asked to, what kind of future do you envision for the U.S., people say, horror. It is the end of government. I feel it in my bones. Well, maybe not everyone says exactly that, but hey, who else feels like we've reached the end of government? Would be the late great Occupy movement. Oh my God. This is Perry Logan asking the musical question, whatever happened to the Occupy movement? To the late great Occupy movement. And I'm using hyperbole. The Occupy movement was the movement of, I think it was, mostly young people, but with a lot of just people from everywhere who took to occupying Wall Street, literally occupying Wall Street, and then it spread around. It really was quite the thing. Yeah, I hate to be using the past tense. And in no way am I condemning or cutting down the young folks. Sorry, I get a dirty old man moment. In no way am I attacking the Occupy movement. I am kind of like, well, if you want to know, I am begging abjectly to the occupiers, come home. This is Perry Logan to his good friends, the occupiers, the Occupy movement. Now, there's also, if any of you watch Fox News, you've heard that the Occupy movement is devils from hell, right? I was very impressed with the propagandistic power of Fox News recently when I came upon an old friend who had been just kind of like soured by Fox News. The Occupy movement was, in my opinion, it was basically a populist, and I think it wasn't right-left political, but it was, I think, essentially progressive in its ideas, and it was all about the burgeoning, cancerous income inequality, which plagues this nation like a terrible case of tapeworms. Occupiers, come home. I will keep my distance. All right, no more dirty old man jokes. Come on, guys. We really cannot change the system if we literally start saying we've reached an end to government. Could we just act like grown-ups for a while? Excuse me. Could we just act like grown-ups for a while? Excuse me. Could we just stop screwing around and say that we won't last 5 minutes without a government? This is one of these situations where I blush to state the just fundamental obvious truths that seem like what used to be called common sense. But along with this sense that government is all over, come a lot of nonsensical ideas, And yes, I know Ronald Reagan came in earlier, took a little break from being flayed indefinitely in hell for the death squad thing. And he was mad because I was blaming him, but it really started with him, okay? And it was a self-fulfilling prophecy, which leads us all the way up to the occupiers, who, as you may or may not notice, are, in a sense, missing in action. All right? Yeah. To boil it down for you, the occupiers are so bummed out by this end of government feeling that they have, and for very good reason, not without reason, and that they just have not gone in for standard politics, as far as I know, and have they had a big effect on our politics as a protest movement, and they got Fox News mad. And like I say, I had a friend who was like soured by Fox News. So if you've been watching Fox News, you have got to stop. It is damaging your brain. Read my lips. You have got to stop watching Fox. Not because I, Perry Logan, will come after you, hunting you down, prepared to eat your brains on a platter. That's just hyperbole. My friends, Fox News represents such an intensity of disinformation that it can cause your IQ to go down as much as 1 point a minute. Don't you realize every minute spent watching Fox News lowers your IQ permanently by an entire point, you idiot, you fool, you blockhead? Why were you listening to crap that came out of the mouth of a corrupt right-wing foreign tycoon? Good God! A corrupt right-wing foreign tycoon? Is he talking about me? Rupert Murdoch? Me? 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 Occupiers, you are good people, but we are not going to fix the system with you guys running around scattered all over the world doing good deeds. I think the occupiers, they seem to have washed their hands of traditional politics. Yeah, that is the end of government thing with a vengeance. And I just don't think the system is going to be fixed without the help of the occupiers, without actual attempts to fix the Democratic Party. Now this is going to be so hard. Oh, talk about end of government. Well, if the parties are screwed, to speak like one of the masses, to speak like one of the unwashed masses. Okay. I cannot state it more plainly. If both parties are screwed, I guess we have reached an end of government. And here's the situation with the Democrats, which nobody but me knows. Me and you. Now, no one can hear me but you. Everyone else in the room is watching some other dumb thing, okay? And just between you and me, here's the situation with the Democrats, which nobody knows but me. And that is that the Democratic Party has gone bad. Oh. Well, actually, you will hear other people who will say the Democratic Party's gone bad. I'll tell you that. I'm not alone in that. I guess I'm with the majority in that. Huh? All right, shut up. Lots of folks will tell you the Dems have gone bad, and they'll tell you that they went bad long in the past. And here's where I prove I'm insane. And here's where I prove I'm sane. Here's where I prove I'm sane. because I'm giving credit where it's due. Many of my leftward colleagues point out that Congress passed the repeal of Glass-Steagall. There's a bill called Glass-Steagall, which is a very good bill, which was in fact repealed under Bill Clinton's watch. And Bill takes a lot of heat for this. But to me, the salient point is that that sucker was repealed by a veto-proof margin. And it was just a really sort of like one of these great historical dumb things, just dumb-arsed things of history that really did happen in the 90s, but, it looks like the Democrats were in on it. It wasn't really just Bill Clinton, if he was in on it at all, and I don't think he was. But nevertheless, there is a big point there that, that's a party gone a little bit bad. The whole party, okay? Okay. Ooh! Okay, so I've given them their point just to prove I'm sane, okay? That's the only reason I did that. But I think we reached a whole new level of awfulness under a guy I love personally, Barack Obama. I really love him personally, but find him to be just political, terrible bad news, mostly by dint of being too far to the right, of being just so far to the right, I don't know if I'll ever get the world to catch up with me on this. And I say this in a spirit of pure humility. No, look at it this way. Shut up. Hey, I love y'all. Shut up. This is my show. Shut up. Bush Cheney, Bush 2, and his sidekick Dick Cheney took American government to new levels of awfulness and horror. Unprecedented, ahistorical, record-breaking yuckiness in terms of cutting off human rights, breaking the Constitution, breaking international law. The whole drone, killing people by drones thing really got its start under Bush Cheney. And here's my point. That was the worst stuff in the world, and the left were indeed pretty worked up about it. And now, check it out now, Obama is doing it far worse. He is doing it worser than Bush. Would it be okay if I just said Obama is doing the drone thing worser than Bush Cheney? Can you say worser than Bush Cheney? I said worser than Bush Cheney. Ha. Go ahead, say it. I won't shoot you. No, you'll shoot me. I will totally not shoot you. Okay, worser than Dick Cheney. I lied. I lied. But I was talking about the polls that show what I sense, and you probably do too, if you're watching this show contemporaneously. Contemporaneously, and I'm not going to shoot you. The polls reveal a sense that government is over, and the government is doing its darndest to kind of like support that feeling. The 212th Congress, to make a long story short, is easily the worst Congress ever. Harry Truman had a Congress which he regarded as a do-nothing Congress, and he called them the Do-Nothing Congress. A blunt man, as was his wont. And they became known, I think, as the Do-Nothing Congress. But by all measures, the Do-Nothing Congress, went around the universe compared to what this Congress did. The recently dissolved into a mist. They were literally reduced to their constituent elements. So bad a Congress were they. So, as you might expect, this did nothing to alleviate the end of government feeling we're talking about here.